notice that your taste in music changes exponentially, like every minute? Since we're on the topic, let me ask you this question on the 15th day of our 28-day self-love journal challenge. Like I said, music tastes change by month, by day, by week, by year. What you liked when you were younger might not be what you like now. So what are 10 songs that make you feel good about yourself? If that's too much, can you give me 5 songs that make you feel good about yourself? If you want to narrow it down even more, name 5 artists that you love that always make music that make you feel fantastic. Because my music tastes change constantly, I actually made a playlist in my bullet journal about what music I am loving for the month of February. If I do this every single month for the rest of the year, I guarantee a good number of those songs will not stay on that list. So I'm actually gonna pick my 5 favorite artists. They're not in any specific order. These are just artists that I love for one reason or another. I'll start with the first one, Michael Buble. Honestly, his music, something about it just puts me in such a good mood. Some of my favorite songs are Save the Last Dance for Me, Everything. Really, any remix he even does, I think are amazing. After that, Taylor Swift. You cannot go wrong with a Taylor Swift song. One of my top artists, has been for a long time. I feel, honestly, like I've grown up with Taylor. So fun side story, my husband Nathan actually surprised me with tickets to the Taylor Swift concert. So in June of this year, I am going to my first Taylor Swift concert. We have amazing seats and I am so excited, and I cannot wrap my brain around this experience that I am about to go through. But the funny part about that is it was actually really late at night when I found out about this concert. Nate was in the living room sitting on the couch, and I was in the other room at the dining room table. And I just hear him tell me to come over, and it was so sudden and just so unexpected that I was like, what on earth does he want this late at night, and why is he yelling at me like that? So I go over there and I'm like, what do you want? And he said, I want you to look at this email I just got. I was like, all right, I'll look at the email, totally fine. So I sit down on the couch with him, and it is literally an email confirming the Taylor Swift tickets. And I'm reading it, and I read it again, and I read it again, because I'm like, something's not clicking in my brain. At first, I was like, oh, is this like a spam email? Like this isn't anything serious. And then I look at it, and I look at him, and I say, no, you did not. Yes, he did. He absolutely bought me Taylor Swift tickets. I started crying. I was so excited because this is like a dream. I'd been talking about it. He knows I've been talking about Taylor Swift. I have been listening to her music since she dropped her first album when she was a country star, because back in the day, I listened to nothing but country music. So her music was a lovely change of pace for me. So as I'm crying, an ugly cry, he hugs me and then points at the camera that he had set up to film my reaction to finding out about these tickets. Are you kidding me? You've got to be joking. Yeah. So he filmed my absolute complete meltdown of my excitement from going to see an artist that I have loved for years. So thanks, hon. Really appreciate that. So artist number 3 for me would probably be, it's not an artist, it's actually a band. I would have to say Paramore is one of my favorites. Again, Paramore has kind of been with me for years. There are some songs that I absolutely love. Obviously, everybody loves Misery Business. It's one of their best. But Into You is absolutely like one of those songs that I love, and I think it is so perfect and fitting for my relationship with Nathan. So I've actually never seen Paramore in concert, and I feel like that is horrendous, and I really need to fix that this year. Possibility, I might be able to go and see Paramore. I don't know. If some things work out and I am in the right place at the right time, it might happen. So number 4, probably would have to say Blink-182. Again, I'm like aging myself with this. I have to be aging myself with this. Band that I grew up with, absolutely love. Like that was the band from my childhood. Everybody listened to that one. You know who they were. You listened to all the music. You danced. They were your anthems. Like every song spoke to your soul. Honestly, half the songs now, I'm like, I still feel that. Yes. I mean, everybody knows Small Things, so what more do you need with Blink-182? It's a perfect choice for a top band. And last but not least, this is actually really hard. To pick a fifth band or singer, I don't know. Like, who else right now have I been listening to a lot more than usual? Also, backing up to the Blink-182 for just a moment, I'm also going to be seeing them in concert this year, and again, so freaking excited. This one was unexpected, but was definitely the first one we planned for this year. We're going to be going to see Blink-182 in Chicago in May, and oh, it's going to be amazing. I am going to definitely be taking pictures and filming, and oh, my journal is going to be covered in Blink-182 nostalgia, and this poor journal is gonna be such a nightmare after this. It's gonna be so bad. Last band that I think is fantastic and really makes me feel good about myself, I'm gonna have to say it's Train. That is a band that somehow, some of their songs just really speak to you on the day. Mermaid, especially in the summer, I have a t-shirt that says, I am a mermaid. I love swimming. I love being in the water. Some songs, it's like as immature and silly as it is, you're like, oh, that song is about me. I understand that song. You really don't. You just like the title of it. Taylor Swift, perfect example. Her song Bejeweled, I think is completely amazing. A lot of my life does not link with the lyrics of that song, but it's still an amazing song. So same with Train. So I love Drops of Jupiter. I love AM Gold. Mermaid is always a big win for me. But let's hear it from you. You can choose one of the three options. You can either tell me 10 songs that make you feel good about yourself, 5 songs that make you feel good about yourself because 10 is maybe too much for you, or you can do 5 artists that create music that makes you feel good about yourself. Can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Remember, I love you, I'm grateful for you, and I am thankful for you. Bye!